Hi there. We've gone through two important steps to take before you start reading for the response process. And now that we've found our purpose and activated our prior knowledge, we can take a look at what comes next, which is exploring and making predictions. So, what is that? When we say exploring, we don't mean going outside and finding hidden treasure. We want you to explore the text, not, Treasure Island. We want you to predict what's going to happen in the story. We want you to know what you're going to read, or at least understand it a bit, before you start reading. So let's try to find information from a text together. For that, you can look, first of all, at the cover. What does it tell you about the book? Maybe the title will also give you good information to get prepared for the text. Maybe there's a message by the author on the back of the book, or maybe even images inside the book that you can take a look at before you start reading. All of these pieces of information are clues that will help you understand exactly what you're about to read. So, now that we know what to do, let's take a look at two different types of texts. There are informative texts and narrative texts. So, first, we can take a look at this text right here, which is a magazine called Dragon History Weekly. What does that mean for us? Okay, let's look at the cover. Like we said before, there's a dragon on it. So that should let us know we're going to see a couple of dragons, at least in the magazine, right? And the title is Dragon History Weekly. So now we know that we're going to learn about dragons, but also we're going to learn about their history mostly. Also, it's a weekly magazine, so there's so much information that we need to do this every week. So we're not going to learn everything all at once here. This is a part of it. What happens with them at different periods of time? Maybe this is going to talk about one of these specific periods, or maybe one specific type of dragon. Who knows? Good. We can take a look now at the back cover. Looks like we have some details about some of the articles in the magazine, maybe a couple of summaries. Maybe we can tell when the new magazine or the future magazines will come out. And then finally, we can take a peek inside of the magazine, where we'll probably see a ton of pictures of different dragons, articles, titles of articles related to them, all of that sort of stuff. Now we have enough clues to tell that this is probably some sort of informational magazine on dragons. If we read this, we're not going to read a story. We're going to get information. That's the important part. Now, let's take a look at a different kind of text, this time a narrative text. This one is named Rupert's Great Ride. So the title tells us that this is probably a story about a character named Rupert, and he's going on a great ride. It also looks like the cover is showing a bunch of friends riding a roller coaster. So we can answer that question too, which is, what are they riding? It's a great ride, a roller coaster. When we read the back of the book, we have a short summary of Rupert's time at the amusement park. So we're probably going to get a lot of information there. And then also inside of the book, there are pictures, and they show the exact same people we saw earlier have fun in an amusement park at all sorts of different places. Now, we know that we're dealing with a novel. This is a story that you're going to read. Rupert probably going to an amusement park with his friends, and he will ride a roller coaster. Awesome. As you can see from very simple clues, it was very easy to tell what kind of text we were going to read, if it was narrative or informative or anything like that. So before you start reading, ask yourself what information you can get from the book just by exploring it. You'll already be prepared for what's coming, and you'll have an easier time getting into the story or learning the important facts of the text. If you want to learn more about the response process, though, you can take a look right here on the YouTube channel or on the alloprof.qc.ca website. We will have tons of information on the response process there, both for before reading, during reading, and even for after reading. So, in the meantime, keep on reading.